Here we have for sale our 2017 on a 17 plate Volkswagen Caddy. This is the Black Edition. So this has got the 2-litre TDI 102 brake horsepower diesel Euro 6 engine accompanied with a 5-speed manual gearbox, and this is the short wheelbase. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Black Edition, quite a nice special edition Caddy that they only did in 2 particular years. And we'll also have a good look at the condition of this particular example, talk you through a little bit about the previous ownership and also the service history as well, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale on our website at the time of recording. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that it is spec'd with rear glazed barn doors. So barn doors are 2 doors which open like so, and glazed meaning that we have got windows here. In terms of condition then, at the rear of the vehicle, and what I like to do here, if you've ever watched any of my videos before, you'll know I like to sort of look in the reflections of the vehicle. Very nice in a black van, because of course we get this nice glossy finish with our preparation. And it's nice to just have a look and see if there's any dings or dents or anything like that to speak of. So I can see there's a couple of little marks to the rear bumper, just small little touch-ins and things. Nothing particularly major. And I can see as well here, just behind the tow bar, probably from something being loaded here onto the tow bar, there's a couple of very small little marks as well. Just the paintwork here, you can just see that there, and a couple of little marks just there behind the tow bar. As I say, not massively noticeable, but I'd like to point anything out that I can see. Of course, we've got the tow bar, and underneath that you can see that we've got the 7-pin electrics just there as well. Rear parking sensors come as standard on the Black Edition, and the doors, I say in terms of condition of the doors, looking pretty good overall. If we open up the rear barn doors, then we can start to have a look at the load area. So even though that these are glass, just here, so you can see that there, they are completely blacked out on the inside. A bit of condensation just there, but completely blacked out on the inside, so you can't see through here into any cargo that you would have in the back. And I say that's done with a film which has been put on the glass from the inside. Having a look then in the back of the vehicle, we can see here this is as you'd find it from factory. So these are the panels which you get on the side from factory, on the rear doors and on the sides on the inside of the van, and this rubber flooring as well. Great with the rubber flooring, you can remove that if you want to give it a quick wash or sweep out, and plenty of tie down points around the back of the inside of the vehicle as well. And we've got the factory fitted bulkhead there, which actually splits in 2, so it's in this part there and that part there, so you can take that out if you wanted to, or you can leave that in to give you that separation between the cab and of course the loading area. And you can see we've got the side loading door there as well. There's a loading light up here, and you can see on a Caddy you actually get a sort of headlining in the back of the vehicle as well. But lovely condition here in the back. Looking at these exposed metalwork areas, certainly not had a hard life. Speaking of that, talking a little bit about the ownership of this vehicle. So this vehicle is 2 owners from new, and the previous owner took ownership of it in 2020, and they were a private individual, not used for as I say, not owned by a business or anything like that. So private individual, and this vehicle then is no VAT. So very, very nice to find that. Rare opportunity with no VAT on this vehicle. Looking then down at the passenger side of the vehicle, looking very, very clean and tidy. Just looking for any dents or ripples or any marks that I can see here. But at this rear quarter and this side loading door, looking very clean indeed. We'll open up the side loading door. Gives you another aspect then of this loading area. So you've got the step there, lovely and clean inside here, and you can see there the bulkhead all in really good condition as well. So a bit more spec that you get on a Black Edition then. Colour-coded door handles, of course things like colour-coded rear bumper, colour-coded mirrors. You also get roof bars, and you get these alloy wheels. So 17-inch diamond cut and gloss black alloy wheels, and I'm pleased to report all in really good condition on this van, and tyres look to be in good order as well. In terms of service history with the vehicle, if we open up the passenger door here, we can see we have got some service history laid out on the seat. So in the first part of its life, the first 3 services that were carried out on the vehicle, It was all done with a VW dealer. So you can see all the details of the vehicle here, the Black Edition Caddy. First service then in 2019, an oil change service, and then in 2020 they did a brake fluid change and an inspection service in VW along with its MOT. So 18,000, 25,000. And then if we go into the service book, the third service here in March 21 at 36,000, and then more recently in March 22 at 51,000 miles, a service with an independent dealer. But most importantly, it did have the timing belt and water pump replaced as well, which is due, of course, every 4 years on the 2-litre TDI engine. So very, very nice to see that that has been done. Now then, looking inside the cab here, and this doesn't look like your normal Black Edition. So these actually are seat covers. So these are done by a company called Easy, E-Z-E-E. Very, very high quality seat covers. And to be honest with you, at a first glance, you wouldn't know they were seat covers. The fitment is absolutely fantastic, and the quality of the material is very, very nice. Nice soft touch to it. And certainly they've got the proper R emblems there in the backrest as well. Just looks absolutely spot on with the white contrasting stitching. And I love this sort of hexagon type design there in the middle. But looking very, very clean and tidy. Looking at the passenger door card there, no issues there. The entrance on the step. If we take the mat up here, you can see there's actually Volkswagen rubber over mat inside, and it's cab carpet inside here as well. So under these mats, you can see it is all actually carpeted in here. That really helps to deaden down any sound or noise, vibrations, that type of thing. Gives it much more of a car-like feel. You can turn the passenger airbag off here if you want to, and we can see that we've got the full leather book pack in there as well. So it's really got everything going for it. Moving then around to the front of the vehicle, having a good look here at this alloy as well. Again, looking in very good condition, and again a really good tyre on there as well. Moving around to the front, as I say, colour-coded front bumper, front fog lights. Let's have a look at the condition here of the bonnet. So again, I guess as you were to expect, a couple of sort of minor little stone chips to the leading edge of the bonnet, a couple just here, but certainly not excessive. And then looking a bit lower down, again just the usual type of stone chips and things there. So there's no particular scratches or dents or anything like that to speak of. Having a good look at the windscreen, looking for any chips or cracks or anything like that, but there's nothing that I can see there, so no windscreen damage to speak of. And then looking then down the driver's side of the vehicle, again looking very clean and straight. And I think the driver's side on a Caddy, I think, is just a lovely design. So you get this lovely sort of quite pinched line there, which goes all the way down to this side, and then you get this lovely big sort of uninterrupted panel, which I just think is such a nice design on a nice clean van like this. Just looks absolutely spot on. You can just see there how clear the reflection is. There's no sort of ripples or dents or anything there. Looking really, really smart indeed. Having a look at the rest of the wheels then. So this one, maybe a couple of tiny little marks here, more in the centre, but otherwise looking very good. And again, really good tread on this tyre. Things as well, you get these colour coded. So this, which would usually be an unpainted plastic trim, that comes colour coded. And having a look at the driver's side, front wheel, again maybe just a couple of tiny little marks just there, but otherwise looking good and plenty of tread on that tyre. If we open up the driver's door then, we can start to have a look inside the cab from this angle. So you get electric windows, you get electric heated mirrors, you get a nice leather flat bottom steering wheel. On the left hand side you've got your cruise control settings and also your volume for the radio. On the right hand side then you've got your onboard computer controls. Then you can also answer and hang up the phone. Looking at the steering wheel, there is a bit of wear to the leather of the steering wheel. We see this a lot on transporters, certainly not out of the ordinary and very much consistent with its age and mileage. Auto activated lights, we can see that we've got 2 full remote keys with the vehicle. 56,772 miles. You can see the vehicle is running there. There's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard, all idling as it should be. In the middle then we've got air conditioning just here, and then down below of course you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth. You can also connect to it via USB. There's an AUX port just here, an SD card slot just there, and you've also got DAB radio on there as well. If I put the vehicle into reverse, you get the audible sort of warning there to tell you've put the vehicle into reverse and your parking sensors are activated, and you also get the display there on the screen as well. Just down below then, not only have you got the USB, we've also got the 12-volt socket, and just above that, if I can just move the camera over to here, you've got a heated windscreen as well. So that's the actual elements in the screen, not just the blowers, and you can toggle your start-stop on or off as well. And just nice little subtle features that you get, typical Volkswagen really, things like this, nice leather handbrake cover there, which is very, very smart indeed. In terms of condition then, on this side again, the seat cover here, again dual purpose really, not only does it protect the seat, but also looks absolutely lovely, and you've got height adjustability here and backrest adjustability there as well, and of course the same Volkswagen rubber overmat. So just to summarise then, this is a two owner from new 2017 on a 17 plate Volkswagen Caddy. It's the C20 model, of course, being the short wheelbase. Black Edition, 2-litre TDI, Euro 6 engine producing 102 brake horsepower, finished in, this colour is called Deep Black Pearl, a lovely service history with it, so evidence of 4 services being carried out, the most recent one in March of this year, and that includes the timer belt and water pump change as well, so really good added bonus for you there. Lovely condition throughout, just usual stone chips really for its age and mileage, and those lovely seat covers in the front, and of course the tow bar as well, which could be really handy. Maybe put a bike rack on there if you wanted to, and of course no VAT to pay, so really rare opportunity. If you'd like to inquire and see the full advert of this vehicle, as I mentioned at the start of the video, you can find it on our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find the full photography, the description, and of course the price of the vehicle. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can take cars or vans in part exchange. This was actually a part exchange, come off a good customer of ours, and certainly a credit to him. Its condition is very, very good indeed, certainly well maintained as well. So we can, as I say, take vehicles in part exchange, whether that be a car or a van. We can arrange nationwide delivery, and we can also arrange finance at very competitive rates as well. Thank you very much for watching.